Right. Just gonna do a quick guide on how to add a vehicle with a driver and passengers, where the passenger dismount and like run off to where they need to go, and the driver goes off to where he needs to go. So we have an empty Eden world. Just have the default stuff you need to have, and then a group for me to spawn in. So let's close that down. The main thing we wanna need is the Til's crew component. We can add that either through PrefabSpawner or directly on a unit. I'm just going to do the PrefabSpawner. That's how I spawn most of my things into worlds. I think that works the best. So Til's PrefabSpawner, put that guy there. Then we need a vehicle like this guy, and let's place that under the prefab. And just to show you, if you're doing just a single vehicle, not the prefab spawner, you just need to add the Til vehicle crew component to it, and it's gonna be the same thing. Like here's the crew component that we're gonna be using for. Turn that around. I'm just gonna add a delay to this so we can see spawn in. Need what we're doing. So we need the crew config. That's again the same as I just showed for the vehicle crew. We need two groups. We need a driver group and a passenger group. You can have multiple passenger groups depending on what you're doing, but let's just do one for simplicity's sake. So for the driver, we need to have a crew station. He needs to just be the pilot, the driver. We need a character. This needs to be a character, not a group prefab, and it needs to be an AI, not a player guy. So we need like something simple, like a rifleman ET. Is that a thing we have? Prefabs characters. This seems about right. Yeah, that's probably fine. Let's use that. So that's gonna be our driver. Then we need some waypoints. Waypoints are in Prefab's AI waypoints. We need a waypoint. This guy. Let's move that here. This is where we want the AI to stop, and all of the dismounts needs to get out. Let's set that to 20. This value is of course depending on how many AIs you have in. This might need to be longer or shorter depending on that. Always make it a little longer so there's a chance for them to actually get out. Have a small completion radius. We need them to be like roughly, well, we need them to be exactly here, because that's where we're gonna put the other waypoint. Let's add another waypoint. Let's rename this one to called rock wait, so we know what's going on. And then let's add another waypoint up here. That's just gonna be a move waypoint. So that goes there. We just call that repeat rock. Doesn't matter. This is just to get him to move after. So these are the two we want. Go back to the prefab spawner and add these in. So first they go to the truck weight, and then we want them to continue off to the next waypoint. We don't need delay because we're using the weight. I guess we could technically use two move waypoints, but I don't know, I feel like this works a little better. This is everything we care about for this guy, so let's close that guy down, and now we open up the passenger. So we need another crew stations. We need to make sure that they get into the cargo, and we need to add some people. I guess we could do the same guy, that doesn't really matter, right? Is this guy, right? Probably this guy. And let's add, I think it's 13 gonna be in this guy. So This is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. I wonder if there's a faster way of doing this, then please yell at me, because this is always annoyed me. Again, it has to be a character, not a group that we add here, and it has to be an AI, not a I hope that's fine. So this also needs some waypoints. We need a get out waypoint. Boom. We need to place that on top of it. I suggest making this much bigger. Doesn't need to be 40, but it needs to be bigger. We need to make sure that like if the AI driver gets, I don't know, blocked by something, he still needs to be stopping in this area. So as long as we're in that area, they will attempt to get out. And I'll actually just do any. I don't think it really matters for what we're doing here, but it is what it is. We're not boarding, so this is not relevant. I think that is all of it. So let's rename this guy to be Reap. So we add that to our passengers, and then we also need a move. So I'm just going to copy this move waypoint and put it. It's probably fine. And we can call that VP. And we add that guy there. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. I think that is everything we care about. Probably. Let's send that. Hours later. Vehicle spawned in. He breaks a little early, wasn't it? Up there or something. Oh. They start getting out. They will pile on top of each other. But as long as they all get out, why oh why are you not getting out? Oh. Why? Sometimes they get out, as we see here, and run on top of it. They normally find a way out. So that's why we need 20 seconds on this guy to make sure he actually didn't mess it up. Where the hell are you going? AI. Alright, so this guy is running off to where they need to go. This guy is going where he needs to go. Cool. As for the piling on top of each other, there is no solution for it in this. The best I can suggest is make smaller groups. Like if you only put, I don't know, 6 in each, like you can have two of these crew groups and then just put 6 of 3 or 5 in each. So like the moment the leader is off, sorry, the moment like all of them are off, they will start moving and make room for the next guys. Of course, you could get very unlucky and, you know, 2 of them from one group and then 2 of them from the next group gets off, and it's still a shit show. But it is what it is. No real solution to that unless you want to go in and start making changes to the, I guess, the get out waypoint, the get out.bt. So quick little group guide on how to deal with that shit.